Stop waving to everyone. Concentrate.
I didn't know if it was on.
It's on. Fucking hell.
God forbid a girl's polite. God, okay, sorry.
All right, if you don't... I want to watch you in your next interview, Shannon, yeah? If you're not going, oh, yeah, woohoo, cooey. Right?
Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
Ciao.
Shannon Courtenay, how are you?
I'm grand, how are you?
I'm all right. I really like this backdrop.
It's a beautiful venue, isn't it?
It is.
It's bigger than I expected, but they've not had a fight here since, Eubank in 2017.
Yep.
So it's iconic that MVP are bringing it back for the first UK show, first all-women's show here, so I'm excited.
4 world title fights on the card. Obviously headlined by Dubois and Terry Harper. Chantel Cameron. Good chance for Emma Dolan on this card as well. And you will be on this card as well, madam.
I cannot confirm nor deny that yet. We're in talks. I think you'll find out more next week.
Okay, but there's a possibility you could be on this card.
Yeah. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, obviously you're here. MVP's kind of UK debut. Obviously now aligned with Sky Sports, which is huge. On a Sunday, which is good because there's 2 shows the day before. So yeah, it should do well.
Yeah, it's a Sunday, but a few people have already moaned, but it's bank holiday weekend, so that's why they've done it on the Sunday. And it's the whole weekend, you've got Del Boy and Wilder on the Saturday, and then you've got us lot on the Sunday, so it's going to be a great weekend of boxing in London.
Absolutely. So, obviously, your fight wasn't that long ago. How long ago? 3-4 months ago?
6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago?
7 weeks ago. I boxed on December 19th.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah.
That was...
In Miami.
Yeah, so December, January, February, 3 months, yeah.
It was December night, the end. I can't count, and even I know this is better than you.
It was 3 calendar months ago. You fought 3 calendar months ago.
I boxed 7 weeks ago. 6 weeks ago. I boxed in December, okay.
You boxed in December,
Merry
okay.
Christmas.
Yes, you did box. It was on the fight week of AJ and Jake Paul, but yeah, it's just another step on the comeback train. Yeah,
listen, I was told originally by MVP I was boxing in November, and then that didn't happen. And then when I saw and I was getting told, you're gonna have to fight now. Wait till April, and I was like, that's too long. I need activity. Well, my career has been a bit stop start. I needed activity, and then when I see that Javante wasn't happening and AJ, I knew straight away. I said to my coach, I said, I'm going to fight on that. I know they're going to call me. And that night, I got a call. Listen, you're on the show. And I said, well, I'm still going to get to box again in March, April. And they're like, yeah, because that's the UK. So I was like, yeah, get me on it. Activity is key for me. So the whole plan with MVP, the deal that we've done is first 2 fights, get me back into the swing of things. And then after this fight, they're letting me off the leash. And I just want to go. I want world titles.
I was going to say, objective for you is obviously to reclaim your world title crown, and but also to be in the biggest fights possible.
100%.
So,
I think it's no secret. My last fight, I came in extremely light. I was supposed to be bantam. I came in at superfly, and that was with having dinner and breakfast. So I can now campaign at superfly as well as bantam. All the belts are tied up for the bantamweight. Obviously, Sharika Johnson's a world champion, but all the belts. But it's not a secret that she's fighting Dina Forsley next. So they're going to be tied up for a while. So I've said to MVP, if there's chances for me at Superfly to become world title, I'll do 2. I'd love to be a 2-weight, 2-time world champion. But I always want the big fights, and I want to fight Bridges again. If that means coming up to bantam and putting on some muscle, I can do that.
Okay, I was going to ask you, because that's floating around on the internet whispering rumour mill, that the rematch between you and Ebanie Bridges, which I asked Nikisa about earlier today, and he's in favour of making that fight as well.
I think it's a fight that anyone would watch again. The first fight was one of the most viewed fights of the year. Everyone got involved. It was an absolute war. And listen, I'm not expecting Ebanie to fight me next. She lost her last fight, and I'm not here to shame her. She just had a baby and she come back very soon. You can only give her props for what she done. And, training camp whilst being a new mum, you can only say fair play to the girl. So she's going to have to go and get a win or 2, and then we can get it on, because she's not going to fight me next. And I've spoken to Ebanie, and she was like, no, Shannon, I need to get back on the winning record. And even MVP are like, let's get her winning again before we put her in because it's going to be a big fight. So we need to build it nicely again like we did last time, and then hopefully we can main event.
What is the main aim for you to fight Ebanie Bridges? You've already beaten her, so just because it is a big fight?
I've already beaten her and I beat her convincingly. She still has a sour taste in her mouth, which you would do with anyone that's beaten you. But it's always going to be a big fight. It's always going to be one that people watch. She riles me up the wrong way, I rile her up the wrong way. When you put us in a room together, there's always fireworks. And it was entertaining. The way we boxed for 10 rounds, no one took a backward step, did they? And people want to see it again.
Call her out then. Now don't call her out. Let her have a fight and then call her out.
I'm not going to be a dick like I was a few years ago. I've grown up an awful lot.
No, you're still a dick to me.
I know, a massive dick,
Yeah.
but I'm a grown-up dick now.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Sensible dick.
Half sensible dick.
Yeah.
Can we stop saying dick?
Okay, you stop saying dick and I'll stop saying
All right, yeah, dick.
I think this press conference is about to start. But, all right, well, if you get news or any kind of confirmation...
You'll be the first to know, Coogs. You'll be the first to know.
You'll be sending me a WhatsApp at 3 a.m.
Ring me.
Call me ASAP.
Okay, well, yeah, you'll be the first to know.
Right, let's go and watch the press conference.
Let's go, skedaddle.